What's going on, guys? I'm the Mr. Malro, and today you're looking at the RPG level once again. And I didn't get any requests for any other tutorials, but I did get some suggestions for what I should do to the RPG, so I'm going to do this. So make sure to send in your requests. I will cover what you ask, that's all, for now, until I can think of something else for myself. But I'm still waiting on the cross controller. I've got no. I keep asking LittleBigPlanet on Twitter, but they're ignoring me completely. But yeah, whatever. So one suggestion was to make the aliens blood green, which was a nice idea. So we're going to quickly put that in, and then get on to making a form of XP system. I'm just trying to decide how that would be done the most efficient way, and I think I've come up with something which would work well. So put that in the middle. Let me just pause, unpause. You know what that does, yeah? And go to preview, and then make our way and attack the enemy, and yeah, there we go, green blood. That'll do. Right, so now he bleeds green and we bleed red. I should start making start creating the XP system. Now I'm gonna make it let's see how the best way to do it. I'm gonna make it separate first, so I'll just put a block here. You don't have to make it separate first, but I'm gonna do it just so it's a bit easier to follow. So for this XP system I'm gonna use really simple stuff, and I'm gonna use selectors. Now you'll know this method it's similar to my method that I used to do timers and such. So let me show you. So just place one of these, make it a bit bigger if you wish, because we're going to be making a few of them. Now what we need to do is count. So we need to make sure there's 9 numbers, so 9 plus a 0, so there's 10, like that, and that should be okay. What I might do actually is one more. I'll try this method quickly. So this will be 1. Oh, sorry, this will be 0. So let me remove that. So this will be 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then it will reset to the next one after that. So to do that, yeah, we'll need 11. So when it gets to this last one, it resets to 0. Yeah? So we do the same copy and paste. And what we do is get rid of that. And so we've got the 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This 10 is actually like, just say it's null. This is a null. And the null will also, when it resets this number to 0, it will also increase this by 1. So basically when you get an input here, it'll go down 1, so we got 1 XP, 2 XP, 3 XP, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then when it gets another one, this goes to 0 and sets this to 1. So then it's 10. Then this will go down again, it'll go to 20, blah 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 blah. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, null. Now, would we need a null with this one? Yes. So keep this linked up as it was before. Put that on a 0. Copy across. Do the same. So what we need to do is take this one from this, yeah, and put it in the bottom, and then make sure this is attached like so. So now we have our 1, 2, 3-digit number. So we can have up to 100 at the minute. Well, 999, which to me, I don't think it's enough. So what we're going to do is add another one. So now we can get to 9,999. Well, we'll be able to when we hook it up. So to hook it up, take this, plug it in, and then this actually goes around here. It's just on the other side. So yeah, this is the same. Okay, and so now we've got 9,000. So this is the 9,000. 9,000 999 is our maximum. So, do you think that's going to be enough? Yeah. Personally, I think we should add one more just to be safe. I don't think anyone's going to surpass that amount, depending, well, thinking about how much I would put in. So let's just attach this here, and we are done. So we got 99,999. So that's the max XP level. Now what we need to do is print off numbers for each specific, digit. So 1 to 9. Sorry, 0 to 9. So what I'm going to do is grab my keyboard. I'm going to cheat and print off some numbers. Now I'm going to choose a different font quickly, and no, wrong one. Is it this font? Yeah, it's this font. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 0. Right, so now we delete the keyboard and delete this. You can grab the keyboard, so I think the link is in the description, it should be anyway. So the link's in the description for the keyboard if you want to use that, or you can just make your own words or find them from someone else's font. So what we want to do is change them to either sticker panel or hologram. We're going to change it to sticker panel. So quickly just change them all to whatever one you're using. So I'm using sticker panel, and what I want to do is I'm going to highlight them all, and their on state, I want it to be, let's say, red. So the number will be red. And what I want to happen is I want it 100, 100, and now to do it when the off state, so it's 0 on here brightness, and we want it on 0 here as well, so it's invisible when its number doesn't exist, when its number isn't needed as such. So now what we need to do is hook up the specific number for the specific amount of XP. Right? So what we need to do is basically attach them. So this is going to be 0, and then this is going to be 1. So I should have done it like that. But there you go, 1 and 2, and then we need 3 from here, 4. I know this is pretty boring to watch, but I don't want to go wrong in case, I don't want people to say, oh, you did this wrong, if I do ever do anything wrong, or you can think of a better way of doing things, let me know, because I'm always into learning new methods. And then 9. So this one isn't really used for anything. When it's on this one, it's going to reset back to this anyway. But we did it for a specific reason, that if we had this output on here, as soon as we started the game, this would be up, this would go up, this would go up, this would go up, and it would just mess up the numbers. So this is an easier way of doing it. So now we all have all the numbers hooked up to one of the selectors. There's a lot of wires for one of the selectors. What we can do, I believe, is once we close it up, we can actually make the cables invisible. So if you don't like cables, you can always do that once we're finished with them. But for now, we've got to stick with them like this when it's open. But let me show you quickly. So if it's ever the cables are disabled, if you opened it, there you go, cables are enabled again. So when you open it, you can see them and you can sort your logic out. Little tip there. Okay, so now what we need to do is basically copy these numbers with the amount of times that we have these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to have 5 sections really. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So all you need to do really is copy what we did with this one and attach this each one to the correct number. So this is 0, 1, 2, all the way to 9, and this doesn't go into any number. And you got to do that for each of these. So this one, this one, this one, not onto the same numbers obviously, but you know, to that specific line's number. So what I would do is this one would attach to this row, this one would attach to this row, and this last one, I know on this one, but would attach to the top row. And I'll have that done for the next episode because you've already seen me how I do it. And so yeah, thanks for watching this episode, guys. We're almost there on the EXP system. All we have to do is, as I explained, hook all the numbers up to the specific one, and then line them all up, and actually make numbers, you know, change and such. So thanks for watching this tutorial, guys. Hopefully it helped you, and we are progressing in the RPG. Make sure to suggest your tutorials. I don't want to just keep having to do these, because you want to learn some more stuff than just me creating. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Suggest your tutorials. Peace.